know, the project has been designed in such a way that from A to Z, uh, it's like you are riding a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? A roller coaster of thoughts and emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are riding a space shuttle, and you are taking a metaphysical flight.
Word.
You know what I'm
Word.
saying? So it's an album that explores subject matters that range from conscious raps to metaphors and similes type of raps to braggadocious rhymes and to melancholic vibes
Okay.
and party like vibes. Like when you listen to Child of the Ghetto, it's on a party tip.
Yeah.
And then when you bump the elegies on a melancholic type. So basically it's a 360-degree album, bruh.
Oh yeah, you try to reach out and touch
No
on
doubt, no
the
doubt.
various aspects of our human.
That's what's up, my G. Exactly.
Right.
And the beat selection, bro. The beat selection is on some other dimension.
Hell
bro.
yeah,
It's
man.
on some other dimension. Well, most of the beats that I've selected are on the boom bap tip, and thus giving this album a golden age type of feel. So yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact I could possibly push this and get this in the vehicles of a bunch of the guys who are my peers and older than me, you know.
No doubt.
More than that, man, there's so much life spoken into a lot of the verses on this piece. There's a jam there where you're talking to your child or something of that sort. Yo, man, that shit hit me. Like,
fruits of my labor.
there we go. That's the one. That baby, you know, and it's, for me, it's a little odd that the many rappers, especially locally, who have fruits of their labor are not actually, putting that forward. They're not. It doesn't sound. I know I'm somebody that says I'm very private about my private
life. Yeah.
You know, but even with that, the bulk of my music is derived from my private life. It comes from experiences and situations and relationships that I have in my immediate private space. You know, so I feel like for what it's worth and for what it is, it's such a powerful tool towards engaging us adults and the generations to come from us. It's very inclusive, which I believe, Hayamuna, we have that problem. So much doesn't happen because we are not included. You know, but so you go to work, some open businesses, etc., etc. They're always focusing on making a better life for the family, but they aren't there to parent.
No doubt.
Us, you know, and what that then does is it creates a large gap between both the parents, society, schools, teachers, helpers. Over time, you know. So when you've done something like include your child in your business, in the delivery of your art, the delivery of your skill sets, even tomorrow your child may want to be a part of said line of work or just said experiences. You know, it creates a more family orientated environment.
No doubt.
You know?
No doubt.
And I think that's a key factor in our art. You know, again, we keep talking about how hip hop was a medium of relief, a medium of education, a medium of enlightenment.
Yeah.
But moreover, a medium of collective action.
No doubt.
You know, I think collective action for me is what a family is to represent.
No doubt.
You know,
I'm sure you have heard this phrase a lot. Wu-Tang is for the kids.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Hip hop is for the kids. So if we can't talk about our seeds, man, in our tracks, man, how are we expecting them to relate to hip hop when they reach an age whereby now they can listen, they can understand hip hop? So we need to pay tribute to the coming generation, bruh.
More definitely,
No doubt.
before they become that generation.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely about that. You know, I really believe we need to equip our youth way ahead of the time they need to be equipped.
No doubt.
Because by the time they need to be equipped, now they have to fight with having to learn to understand. And whereas from 2-3 years old, we can be putting stuff in front of them that can make them see in their teens, their pre-teens, or yo man, maybe I can dive into this, or maybe this is what that
As
means.
a matter of fact, we need to take our kids to our shows, bro.
Yes.
They need to see us rocking mics and shit. You know, that's how we instill the passion for hip hop in them, bro. Because our kids need to understand that hip hop has been tarnished by media, certain part of the media to be specific, so much that hip hop has a couple of misconceptions. Some people will say hip hop doesn't respect women, hip hop is the reason crime, is the cause for crime. But we trying to change that. We trying to make the world see the positive impact of hip hop.
Yeah.
And including kids in hip hop, it's one of the things that are imperative. You know what I'm saying? You know, after listening to the game's track that appears in that his first project, like Father Like Son,
yes,
where he features Busta Rhymes. Man, I think that was about.
That was a while back.
That
was a while back.
I was like, one day I'm gonna make a song like this. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember how he beautifully articulated that, bruh. So yeah, bro, I'm glad you're the first person who gives me props on that. Well, except guys that were there when I was the production process was taking place. So I'm really honored, bro.
Shout out,
man.
Yeah, like you, man. Like I said, I'm very much about how we get the kids to be active.
No doubt.
You know, hona generation ya rona se le re tsekiso le ya di-partying ya jwaleng letsa ebe ke re, but guys, whose responsibility was it to shape us? Whose responsibility was it to have us traveling the right paths? You understand? Le re tloetse ke rona bana re rutwa ke difono, re rutwa ke strata, re rutana dikolong ke bana ba bang ba tshwanang le rona bao le bona maybe their parents are too busy at work, their older siblings have already gotten messed up, they're in drugs, they don't really have their what. So how are we being blamed for how we came out? You know, right now we are learning to unlearn behaviors. We are trying to unlearn things that we've come to grow and realize in a I shouldn't have this as part of who I am or as part of our environment. You know, I think speaking on that, in regards to developing from this stage, are there other projects that you're looking to getting into? What is to come after the Restoration album?
Yeah, bro. Actually, I'm gonna venture into a couple of projects, bro. Besides doing music, well, I'm planning to drop another project before the end of this year, but I'm also planning to host a couple of shows that are themed around hip hop.
Okay.
I'm also planning to shoot documentaries about evolution and into the roots and evolution of Lesotho's hip hop. We need documentaries like that. So basically, I'm all about playing my role in elevating the state of hip hop culture. Yamakaya Mona. So we got a lot of work to do, bruh. We got a lot of work to do. So yeah, bro. It
Well,
is what it is.
Like Storm said, man, we got a hell of a lot of work to do. What are you doing to see to it that your hustle, your various hustles out there are coming together? What are you doing to see to it that your field of work, your scope is actually becoming what you need it to be, you know? This young man here, like he said, has put in so much. He's not brainstorm for nothing, you know? And similarly so on my end, I've tried to, you know, dig my hands into the industry, see how I can contribute towards making things sound better, see how collectively we can teach others how to apply themselves to the business end of things. But I think one of the things, like you've just pointed out, that we haven't really done too well is documenting our journey, documenting the overall scope of
Bruh,
what hip hop
dude,
is and does.
we're supposed to be having a museum now, bro, whereby we have some journals about how the hip hop started, bro, and have old tapes, you know,
Yeah.
the corporate, you remember those cuts on reps,
Yeah.
dead on arrival tapes, they're supposed to be available, bro.
Man, I had a terabyte
Kiss
full
Left
of that
dropped,
stuff.
guys like Kiss Left dropped Electromagnetically Pestilent. That was way back, dog.
Yeah.
Even your stuff,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
You've been. So people like you, your works need to be. People need to know about it. It's not everyone. Our people have not reached a stage whereby, when they go to YouTube or net, it's a very few guys who search about us,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
Like there's a Sesotho proverb that says mo profeta habo kwe habo, you know. A prophet is not praised where he comes from.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that our material becomes available even to people who are not praising us. It should hit them. We should be all over the place, bruh. And our stuff needs to be readily available, easily available for everybody. And they need to know the history, because everything that we did back in the days when we thought we were just having fun, we didn't realize that what we were doing, we were actually writing history.
Paving the way.
No doubt. So we really need to play our part, my nigga. We really have to play our part, bro.
I'm with you on that, fam.
And you are one of the people, but I need to give you props. You're one of the guys that understand what real hip hop is all about, bro. And you've been playing a significant role in making sure that certain hip hop projects materialize.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
big up, bro.
Shout
Big
to
up,
love,
bro.
fam. Shout to love. I think, man, just in closing, we're gonna give our folk a couple more jams. But just in closing, for those of us like us who want to work, for those of us who want to maybe contribute however they may be able to, how do they get access, or how do they reach Brainstorm?
Okay. For now, my project is on Audio Mac, but I'm still planning to make it available on other platforms as well, like Apple and SoundCloud.
Or basically the various other digital audio spaces.
Yeah. So very soon, Restoration will be available on
Just about everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Besides that,
I'll make sure this homie does that for y'all.
No doubt.